Welcome on back, Rebel Herd, to another episode of Lone Star Wrangler football. In this episode, we'll be taking on the UTSA Roadrunners. First, let's check in with recruiting. We only have 2 scholarships left remaining. I'd really be happy with anybody in our top 5. All in all, we've pretty much wrapped up recruiting for this year. We'll just keep an eye on the last 2 scholarships to be handed out over the next couple weeks. Let's check in with the top 25. Sitting at the top of the standings, the only undefeated team left in the nation, Georgia, is 9-0. They just took down number 14, Florida, in a big win at home. After that, it's a bunch of one-loss teams in the top 10. Last year, we had a Texas national title. Things could roll around and get to that again. We got Texas here at 6-1. We got Texas A&M at 6-2. We'll keep an eye on the top 10 and the BCS standings for the rest of the season. The Heisman Watch has been the Michael Barnes show for a long time. Look at this last game. He had 49 carries and 296 yards and 2 touchdowns in a big win over a top 10 opponent, Nebraska. And since it's week 11, award semifinalists are out. Let's check in. Do the Lone Star Wranglers have any semifinalists? Would you look at that? Phil Brown, who brings them down? He's number 10 in the Lombardi Trophy. You know what? His stats aren't looking too bad compared to everybody else. He's got 9 sacks, a fumble force, 31 total tackles, and 15 tackles for loss. In the sack numbers, he's up there leading the nation, tied for the lead, I think, with 9. If Phil Brown has a good last 3 games of the season, anything's possible. We might get an award winner this season. This week's opponent, the UTSA Roadrunners. There were 75 overall with a 75 offense and the 76 defense. We're headed to San Antonio. Let's get her done. Let's get another win on our road to bowl eligibility. Let's go. Welcome to the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, home of the Roadrunners football team. And the Lone Star Wranglers are here to take on these Looney Tunes. And we're going to try to get a win this year against this Conference USA opponent. Let's go. We'll start this game kicking off. Henry to boot it deep. Let's start this drive at the 38. Here comes Phil Brown, Lombardi Trophy semifinalist. Morgan takes him down with a big hit, but he gets 7 yards on the read option keeper. Oh, false start by the guard. That knocks him back 5 yards, makes it 2nd and 8. Phil Brown gets a hit on the quarterback, but the quarterback gets the pass away. Incomplete, 3rd down and 8. Morgan pushes him out of bounds before he can get the first down. 4th down and 1. They're going to punt it. We'll start this drive from the 20 after the touchback on the punt. Linebacker makes a great turnaround, then knock down the pass, falls incomplete. Powell hits Lee on the slant, gets up the field for 9 yards, brings up 3rd down and inches. And the blitzing linebacker brings down Powell, 3-yard loss on 3rd down and 1. We're going to have to punt. Great punt by Matt O'Rourke, 51 yards. That flips the field. They'll start from the 23. Gunnar Cannon with a great tackle, only allows 2 yards on the read option keeper by the quarterback. Gains 1 yard on the run to the right. 3rd down and 7. Pressure gets in his face by Phil Brown, forces the errant pass and incomplete. Here comes the punt team. John Hart loses 1 yard on 1st down. Powell threw to the wrong wide receiver there. Luckily, it wasn't intercepted. 3rd down and 11. And another offline pass from Powell falls incomplete. Here comes the punt team. We'll start this drive just around midfield. 2 yards on the run to the right. 2nd and 8. Quarterback throws it out of bounds. Pressure getting in his face. 3rd and 8 coming up from the 50. And the deep out route is caught on the sideline for a 12-yard gain. 1st and 10 from the 39. Another great pass gets him a 1st down. Wide open over the middle. Wide open wide receiver in the end zone. Had a safety there in zone coverage. He wasn't even close to him. And they come down with the catch and get a touchdown, go up 7-0. Toss it to Hart for a 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7. Nothing there on that triple option. We lose 6 yards. 3rd and 13. Another way offline pass from Powell. He's only hit 1 pass today. Here comes the punt team. Wide receiver drops the pass. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. He breaks off a bunch of tackles there to get up the field. 12 yards on the screen. Wide open wide receiver on the slant route. Gets a 1st down. And Lombardi semifinalist Jim Brown brings him down for a sack. Loss of 8 on the play. 3rd and 18 coming up. They get 9 yards back with a quick out route, but it's 4th down and 9. They're going to try a long field goal. One's a 50-yarder, and it's good. UTSA takes a 10-0 lead. Start this drive at the 19. Defender knocks the ball away as it's leaving Powell's hand. Incomplete. Knocked away by contact, trying to get it at the heart. 3rd down and 10. Powell finally completes his second pass of the game. Bobby Haynes takes a big hit but holds on. 1st down. Another great play by the defense there. 2nd and 10 coming up. Powell throws it right to the defender instead of the wide receiver. Luckily, it's not picked off and taken to the house. 3rd down and 10. And another pass thrown closer to the defender than our wide receiver falls incomplete. We'll start this drive from the 42 after the shank by Matt O'Rourke. Running back gains 7 yards up the middle. 3rd down and 3. And Johnny Death Reynolds brings him down for a tackle for loss on 3rd down. Brings up 4th and 4. We'll start this drive from the 20 after the touchback on the punt. Powell's hit as he's thrown. The pass is knocked offline. Incomplete. And a beautiful pass from Powell. I'm not sure where he pulled that out of. And it's caught downfield by Gamlin Lee. A big gain on the play. 1st down. Inside Roadrunner territory. That's the kind of play we need to get our offense sparked. Let's go. Ride the bull for 4 yards on the read option give. And that's the end of the first quarter. UTSA has a 10-0 lead over the Lone Star Wranglers. Let's hope the Wranglers are driving to add some points to the board. Powell breaks off 1 tackle, gets up the field for 2 yards on the read option keeper. 3rd down and 3 coming up. And Butch Slim Irvin on the quick stop. He gets up the field for 11 yards and a 1st down. Powell keeps it on the triple option, gets 6 yards. Hit Gamlin Lee on the screen. He only gets 1 yard up the field. 3rd down and 3. Hit Robinson dragging across the middle. He gets 5 yards and a 1st down. And Powell finds Gamlin Lee slanting across the middle, and Lee powers into the end zone for a touchdown, and the Wranglers are on the board. It's UTSA 10, Lone Star 7. And a great return gets them past midfield. They'll start this drive with a short field. And a herd of Wranglers bring him down for a tackle for loss. Morales gets the credit. Steele was there to hit him first. 2nd down and 13. And the running back hears footsteps, drops the pass, 3rd down and 13. And Owen, the Storm Rider Steele, gets the interception. Big play by the Wrangler defense. And the Wrangler offense trots onto the field, takes over the drive on the 29. Hart takes the pitch on the triple option and gets 3 yards up the field. Butch Slim Irvin misses the quick pass to him, 3rd down and 7. Alex Howard takes the quick stop route and somehow slips up the field for 9 yards and a 1st down. Powell keeps it on the read option, gets 11 yards and a 1st down. Errant pass from Powell there, almost gets intercepted. Luckily, it falls to the ground. Another keeper for Powell gets 8 yards, brings up 3rd down and 2. Powell powers his way to a 1st down. Almost brought down for a loss, but he says, nuh-uh, we're getting the 1st. Keeps the drive alive. Dump it off to Steamboat Sammy Fogarty for a 6-yard gain. Powell misses the wide open corner out to big play Bobby Haynes. 3rd down and 4. And we run behind the defender instead of cutting underneath him for the pass. He makes a play on the ball. Luckily, it's not intercepted. Brings up 4th down and 4. We got to go for it. We're out of range for a kick. And nobody's open. Trying to get it to Howard, and it's knocked away by the defender. Great defense everywhere. And what should have been a huge sack for a loss turns into a 30-yard gain. Oh. And another huge gain on that run. Gets 27 yards. Defense falling apart here right before our eyes. And he powers forward for 9 yards. 2nd and 1 from the 3-yard line. Brings up a short 3rd and inches. And Owen, the Storm Rider Steele, gets back in the backfield for a tackle for loss. Brings up 4th down and 4. That's going to bring out the field goal kicker. And a quick 3-point drive for the UTSA Roadrunners puts them up 13-7. We'll start this drive from the 25 after the touchback. Corey Moss on the slant route. He gets 11 yards and a 1st down. Hit Gamley over the middle. He gets inside Roadrunner territory, gets the first down. Big play, Bobby Haynes takes the screen up the field for 9 yards. 42 seconds on the clock. 4th down and 1. We're going to go for it. And Steamboat Sammy Fogarty gets the first down. 50-50 ball gets knocked away by the safety. 7 seconds on the clock. Pass falls incomplete. 3 seconds on the clock. We'll try one last heave to the end zone. Powell throws an interception. Try to throw to Butch Slim Irvin real quick to try to see if we can get a timeout and kick a field goal. UTSA heads into the locker room with 13-7 lead over the Lone Star Wranglers. Start this drive at the 19-yard line. And Powell runs up the field on the read option and gets 25 yards on a big gainer. Powell just gets back to the line of scrimmage there on the read option keeper. Defender's getting off blocks real fast there. Hit Alex Howard dragging across the middle. He gets 3 yards, brings up 3rd and 7. Finally hit a corner route to big play Bobby Haynes. He gets the first down and moves the sticks. Hart's brought down for a loss of 3. Hit Alex Howard on the quick stop route. He gets up the field for 7 yards. 3rd down and 6 coming up. Hit Howard again, dragging across the middle this time. He gets up the field for a first down. Powell gets 9 yards on the keeper. 2nd down and 1. Oh, and Powell almost gets to the end zone. 1st and goal from the 1. Powell loses 3 yards on the read option keeper. Oh, and John Bull Hart's hurt, even though we didn't give him the ball in that play. Hart is out for the next 2 quarters with the bruised shoulder. Hit Robinson dragging across the middle, but only get 1 yard. 3rd down and goal. And we hit big play Bobby Haynes on the out route. He catches the ball for a touchdown. And the Lone Star Wranglers go up 1 point, 14-13. We'll start this drive from the 27. Oregon almost comes down with the interception after Brown almost brings him down for a sack. 2nd and 10 coming up. McGrath forces him out after a 2-yard catch on the flat route. And Morales gets in there to knock the pass away as it's thrown. 4th down and 8, and here comes the punt team. Decent return from Johnny Death Reynolds. 19 yards, starts us around midfield. Powell keeps it on the read option and gets 5 yards. Another keeper for Powell gets 4 yards, brings up 3rd down and inches. And Powell can't get past the line to gain, brings up 4th down and inches. And Padilla gets the hard-earned yard, gets us the first down. Powell keeps it on the read option, 4-yard gain. Lumpkin can't hold on to the ball, 3rd down and 6 coming up. Gamlin Lee drops a wide open pass, would have been a first down. It makes it 4th down and 6. We're in no man's land, we're going for it. Butch Slim Irvin holds on for the first down catch, 16 yards, and moves the sticks. Corey Moss gets caught in the chaos on the screen pass, but still gets 4 yards. With a head full of steam, Steamboat Sammy Fogarty gets up the field for 7 yards and a first down. Powell rushes it for 10 yards, gets us down to the 1-inch line. And George Padilla, the angry tortilla, gets in the end zone for a touchdown. And the Lone Star Wranglers go up 8, 21-13. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Put those 4s up, folks. Lone Star's got a 21-13 lead over the UTSA Roadrunners. Quarterback keeps it on the read option, only gets 1 yard as a herd of Wranglers tackle him. Wide receiver catches the out route, gets up the field for 17 yards, first down. Wide receiver stepped out before catching the pass. Legal touch and makes it 2nd down and 15. Running back gets 5 yards back on the draw play, 3rd down and 10. And Arthur Morgan comes down with the pick, playing center field in the middle of the field. And it's a turnover for the Wrangler defense. Big play for the Lone Star Wranglers. And Powell can't get rid of the pass before the screen blitz gets to him. And he's brought down in the end zone for a safety. And that's the last thing we needed right now. That gives UTSA 2 points and puts the game within 6 points. After the punt from the safety kickoff, they'll start this drive at the 39. Bluebonnet takes him down after a gain of 7, 2nd down and 3. Morales brings him down, 3rd down and 2 coming up. And McGraw makes a big tackle, no gain on the play, brings up 4th down and 2. And on 4th and 2, Big Jim Neely jumps early, and they get an automatic 1st down without even having to run on a play. They only get 1 yard on the run up the middle. 2nd down and 9 inside our territory. Order brings him down, but he gets past the 1st down sticks. 1st down at the 36. Wide receiver makes a great catch, diving for it. It's a 1st down. Only 1 yard on the option to the left. 3rd down and 13 coming up after they only get 1 yard on the screen to the left side. And Simmons comes down with the interception. He barely gets a foot in bounds. And it's a big turnover for the Wrangler defense. Stops them from getting points and gets us the ball back. Now we just got to hope we don't get another safety. Powell keeps it on the read and gets up the field for 6 yards. 2nd down and 4. Falls incomplete. 3rd down and 4 coming up. And Steamboat Sammy Fogarty gets up the field for 8 yards and a 1st down. Powell powers forward for 2 yards on the read keeper. Less than 4 minutes to go on the clock. Powell scrambles, gets out of bounds, loses a yard on the scramble there. Brings up 3rd down and 9 with 3 minutes to go. Butch Slim Irvin holds on that time and gets the 1st down. Moves the sticks, less than 3 minutes to go. Fogarty loses 3 yards, 2nd down and 13. Try to hit Moss on the quick screen pass, and of course it hits him right in the head. 3rd down and 13 coming up. Powell runs it for 3 yards on the read option. Brings up 4th down and 10. We got a punt with 2 minutes and 16 seconds left on the clock for the UTSA Roadrunners to move the ball. Decent punt by Matt O'Rourke, puts him back towards the 20 to pick it up, and then 3 broken tackles allow him to get all the way up to the 40-yard line. 2 minutes and 4 seconds on the clock. They start this drive from the 41. And they run it on 1st down, and McGraw brings the law for a tackle for loss. 2nd down and 13 coming up. They call a timeout to stop the clock. He breaks off 2 tackles before getting up the field for a couple of yards. 3rd down and 9 coming up. 1st and 10 from the 49. McGraw brings him down. They call a timeout with a minute to go. And the pass falls incomplete right off the hands of the wide receiver. 3rd down and 5. Oh, a big game, but it's coming back after a clip is called. That moves him back to the 31. It's still a 1st and 10, though. And a 12-yard gain gets a 1st down. 45 seconds left on the clock. Quarterback throws it out of bounds with the blitz coming. 2nd and 10, 38 seconds. 3rd down and 6 coming up. Dusty Bluebonnet comes away with the game-winning interception in the end zone, and the Lone Star Wranglers are coming into San Antonio, taking a knee and walking away with a victory. A huge play by the Lone Star Wrangler defense, and Powell comes out in victory formation to take the knee. And that's the end of the game. The Wranglers come out of San Antonio with a 21-15 victory over the UTSA Roadrunners. And that puts us at 5 wins for the season, 1 game away from bowl eligibility with 2 left to play. And here's the tail of the tape. The Lone Star Wranglers win 21-15 over the Roadrunners. We had 19 first downs, 321 yards of total offense. We ran it 36 times for 108 yards and a touchdown. We passed it 21 for 45 with 2 touchdowns and 213 yards through the air. We were 10 for 20 for 50% on third downs, 3 for 4 for 75% on fourth downs, and 3 for 3 and 100% in the red zone. We only had 1 turnover. Powell threw 1 interception on the day, but our defense came away with 4 interceptions of their own, and the Roadrunners Roadrunners fall to the Wranglers 21-15. Leading the offense, Powell was player of the game. He was 21 for 45 for 213 yards through the air with 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. He was sacked twice, including once for a safety. He ran it 23 times for 88 yards and was our leading rusher on the day. John Bullhart went out before he could really start going, and Fogarty had 6 carries for 12 yards after he went out. Padilla had our lone rushing touchdown, a fullback dive right on the goal line. Leading the day through the air, Gamblin Lee had 5 catches for 78 yards, including a nice touchdown. Big play Bobby Haynes had 4 catches for 45 yards and another touchdown. And Bruce Slim Hervin 3 catches for 37 yards, but he still had 2 drops on the day. Leading the defense, Granger McGrath had 7 total tackles, 1 tackle for a loss. Owen still had 5 tackles as well as an interception. Leading the team in sacks was Phil Brown in the Lombardi Trophy semifinalists. We had 4 interceptions, including 1 by Dusty Bluebonnet to win the game. Big game for the defense with turnovers. We have 1 scholarship left. Tim Ramsey, a 65 overall cornerback, commits to the team. Let's hope Tariq Carey is our last commit. We'd love to get that 69 overall left guard to play for our team next year. He'll be visiting this one next week. And that does it for this episode of Lone Star Wrangler football. We're batting 500 for the year after 10 games. We're 5-5 with 2 games remaining on the schedule to get bowl eligibility and 6 wins. But we got some tough opponents. Next time we'll take on Louisiana Tech at home. They're 8-1 on the season, so don't miss it. We beat them last year in a huge ESPN Classic upset when they were ranked. They're going to be looking for revenge in our home game. It's going to be our first senior day as well, with Keith Robinson graduating in the spring, his last home game of his Wrangler career. So get here, kick up your feet in your favorite seat, and get ready for more Lone Star Wrangler football next time. Until then, remember, don't drink downstream from the herd.